Hi everyone, hope you're well. So just kind of setting up here. So I've got a bit more room. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems like I'm getting more and more room every time I do this. So excuse the mess. I am the Columbo of the readers, of the royal readers. I'm messy. Okay. So let's have a look at this, and what I want to look at with this reading, and I've come here to try to catch you guys across the other side of the world if I can. Hope I can, in Australia. Whoever wants to join us, okay. So how Harry is doing over there in LA. You know, it must be a little bit bewildering flying over here, over there, over here, over there. It must be very, very kind of confusing. Well, that kind of came out. I didn't know that was lurking there. And whenever one just comes out, I'll go with that, which is the moon card. The moon card is, I always pull out the moon card as a mental health card when this is about Harry. The reading is about Harry. The moon card. I just find it so kind of sad about Harry. Sad about Harry. Because I don't feel he can cope with this. Hi there. You're from Sydney. Hi from Sydney. What time is it in Sydney? Thank you for joining us. That was the reason I came on, is to catch you guys in Australia. I hope I do, because I do miss you guys. Okay. So I kind of feel sorry. I get this energy from Harry. It just looks like a little boy lost, and I know a lot of you are going to say, hey, don't feel sorry for him, he's done it to himself and all that kind of thing. He's on an adventure at the moment, traveling. The Knight of Wands is traveling and adventures and all that kind of thing. So the moon card and traveling, and I've just said that, haven't I? I've just said that he's traveling from one. Okay, it's in the evening in Sydney, so we should get a few more people, surely, from Sydney and Australia. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, how is it going with Harry? And it's still, although I'm talking, it's still pulling out cards for Harry. He's walked away. How is it going with going back to LA after the unveiling? He's kind of sheepishly just returning back to LA. It's definitely over, I feel, in the UK for Harry, although I feel he thinks that this is a grass is greener in LA. And the Page of Pentacles is learning, studying, also learning as you're on the job kind of thing, like a child, a course of study. So this is a learning curve for Harry too. I get a learning curve for Harry. So which is the best life? I get here what would be the best life. He just went back to LA as quickly as he could. I can't hide these energies here. Harry just left, and as quickly as he could, he just got out of there. So that, and because he's not grown up, he likes child activities like playing ball on the beach, football on the beach, watching I don't know child things on TV, but not children's programs. I'm trying to pull out, but he's still got that boyhood spirit. And the boyhood spirit is what we love. We love this about Harry. We love his boyhood spirit. Um, and, you know, the way he cracks jokes in inappropriate places. A lot of us want more of that. We want to see more of that. It's entertaining. We like that. We like that about Harry. What we don't like to see about Harry is him looking so disheveled and confused, and maybe, you know, the day after the night before kind of look. And we don't want to see him looking. I get the page. There's pages all over this reading. So he's not particularly grown up, and he's got the world at his feet. You know, Harry gets what Harry wants, and I feel that he does, and he does get spoilt by Meghan too. Meghan knows how to keep this man happy. Let's put it that way. She knows what he loves. She's catered for that. She makes sure that Harry does get what he loves, and that he's not upset about anything. She is just playing this in a way. And I get here the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is wisdom and teachings. So looking at this, there's a little bit of a mix with this reading. There is teachings, learning, there is the child spirit in here too, and also wisdom. So in hindsight, that's also coming through. In hindsight, if I'd have known this, I wouldn't have done this. So hindsight comes into this too. And excuse me. And how is he doing in LA? Well, I get that he's quite happy because, you know, what Harry wants, Harry gets. Absolutely. And Meghan is making sure that he's happy and content, that he does not want to return to the UK, that he does not want to leave her in a way. So she's doing everything she can to make him happy. We could say in which ways is she making him happy? In every way. He wanted children, and he wanted a boy and a girl, just like William, and she gave that to him. He wanted freedom from the royal family. She has helped him to leave the royal family. He maybe likes the ocean, and they live quite close to the ocean. He likes his privacy, so Meghan has given him his privacy. So let's have a look here. What is Meghan's? Why is she's giving Harry everything that he wants, that he desires? Everything, the children, the gorgeous wife, the bedroom antics, the everything that he wants food wise, it's all there for him in the refrigerator. Everything is at his beck and call. Why wouldn't he not be happy with that? And having all of these friends that are comedians that make him laugh, knowing that Harry has this crazy kind of way about him that's a bit kind of random and a bit ad hoc. It's like having all these people around him. He likes to have a laugh. So lots of friends around that are comedians, that are funny, that are making him laugh. Okay, lots of sport on the TV. Why is she doing this? Let's dig deeper here. Why is she keeping her man happy? Let's have a look here. And what is the what's behind all of this? Well, I get the Two of Cups, and I asked the question, why is she doing this? Because she wants to stay with him. Okay, she wants to stay with him. That is the first card here. Let's do a little reading this way, and she's keeping it all very happy. Every single day is a happy day, very positive, happy. Well, this is what she's trying to work on, because there's also this manipulation. What I pick up here is Megan it's like a push and pull. It's giving him everything that he desires, and then pulling that away if he does not comply, and making him feel threatened that he could lose all of this at any time. So although she's this is like guilty. There is guilt here. I doubt if Megan is guilty about doing this, but it's sneaky. This card is sneakiness, okay, sneaky. So as I said, manipulation, this is sneaky. This is giving a partner everything that he desires. And also at the same time, I know I've just said this, is like, any time you could lose this, Harry, you know that, don't you? Kind of thing. So there is like a trauma bond here. Yeah, so she keeps him very happy. I feel she keeps him very happy because he is her way to, to reach the top of her game. She's met a guy that's a prince, and the links to the royal family, and this is going to give her links to very important people. Why should she not treat him well? Okay, but it's like an exchange. It's a contract. To her, it's a contract. This is not authentic. To her, it's like, you get to have me, Meghan Markle, who was in Suits. If you actually, she makes it appear as if Harry is the lucky one and not him. And she does play with his emotions and play with his fears, with the again, with the moon card and the mental health card. And because this is when you've got everything in one person, and we get the 10 of Cups, and you're so happy, you're so ecstatically happy. This is my dream come true. This was my mother's dream. I'm living my mother's dream. When you get to that point where you're saying that you're living your mother's dream, and that could be taken away from you at any point. He's got lots and lots of options as well, and this is another reason that Meghan is keeping him happy. Like this contractual exchange. I will give you this if you do this. And you could lose this at any moment. She's playing on his abandonment issues with his mother. Just look at that. She's playing on his abandonment issues, because if anything goes wrong, this will be taken away from you. So how is he feeling? I don't feel he's aware of this game. I don't feel he's aware of this tactic, this chess game here, this contractual exchange. He's not aware of this. He is just blissfully, unaware, oblivious of this going on in the background. He is oblivious to this. So let's pull out some cards here. And she knows how to act like the warm, welcoming, loving, adoring wife. And I get here the Chariot card, and the Chariot card is, we will get over the obstacles, Harry. We're going to do this. We're going to be happy. Look at us. Look at what we've got. Come and look at our children in the nursery. Look at what we've got. Constant reminder of what he's got. And I have said that the men in grey are sniffing around, because I feel they've sniffed this out, that actually, why is this happening? And so, why has she got so much investment in Harry, and they can't touch her, you see. They can't touch Meghan with this what she's doing here, this sneakiness. They can't touch her because Harry's not complaining. You see, Harry has got an amazing kind of life, because Meghan is providing that. She has studied Harry like he is some kind of doctorate that she's studying for some research paper. She has researched him to find out what makes him tick, what makes him unhappy, what makes him happy. I mean, that's fantastic if that person is authentically in love with you. That is absolutely fantastic. But why do I get the sneaky card here? That this is all sneaky. I don't feel that any relationship that Meghan gets into would be authentic. It would have to be some kind of exchange. I will give you this if you... Well, Harry does supply a lot without doing anything for Meghan. He makes her life... She can mingle with A-listers and have that life that she's always dreamt of, of mingling with A-listers, having friends that live in Hollywood, having friends that are political, the Obamas and all of these people. I don't feel that would have been that possible if Harry wasn't on the scene. So it's as if he doesn't do anything. She's doing all the work here, but he's so happy, and that's all she has to do is to gain power over Harry, is just to make him a very happy boy. Something that he's lacked for most of his life, and then slowly pull him away from his family. I get here the Ace of Swords. That's on top of this sneakiness card, and that is gaining power over Harry, manipulating Harry. So he feels that he's got his dream come true here. He's out of the royal family. He's out of that firm. I could go deeper here in the way that he felt that he was second best. Why didn't I feel so loved by my father, Charles? She is sympathizing with all of this. Oh, why wasn't you loved as equally as you was as equally as William? You should have been treated as equals. And Harry didn't feel that she's done her homework. She's done her homework. So get here. He's happy to sacrifice his family for this. because this is everything that he wanted in his own family. You know, he's got Diana 2.0 with Megan. She also plays on that. The Moon card, which is his mental health, things that he's been deprived of. She supplies it all. Okay. Now he's still kind of sitting on the fence though. He's still sitting on the fence of, well, maybe I should stick with the royal family and also live this. You know, it's not really that fair just to cut off my family like that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So he still sits on the fence here because he does, deep down, he does love his family. He does love his William and Kate and the children. You know, he can't turn his back on that. And he does actually love his grandmother, his friends, and all of this kind of thing. So Harry does sit on the fence, but she lures him back to this lifestyle. You know, you've got your family here in LA. You've got your family here in Montecito. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to bring you up on my laptop so I can actually see your comments. And I know you're over there in Australia, which I hope that you catch me live because that is the reason I'm doing this show. I know that I'm not going to get many people coming on the live show, but I wanted to catch you guys. Okay, so let's have a look at your comments. Please put your comments because I'll look at those comments too. Okay. So Ina, hi Ina. Yvonne, you know you predict something with Harry in the car. Another person. This spot on Yvonne. What was that about the car? Really? Did something happen with the car? What do you know, Ina? Yeah, I did predict something with the car. What is it that a skidding? Yeah. What happened? What happened? Okay, well, there was a little bit of a warning there of him driving erratically. Oh, another reading also sensed an accident in a car. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'll carry on. What is that with the car? Has something happened? Okay, so I get here. He swiftly went back to LA because why not? Because he's got the 10 of cups here. She's just throwing all the happiness at him. She's just throwing all the happiness at him. Why wouldn't he not go back here? This is the card that I don't like. Is, you know, if you don't kind of comply with this contract, you've got the 5 of coins here. You could lose everything. So what's that? Free speech. Hi there. I feel his visit for the statue was a kind of goodbye to Diana and William. It's very sad. Yeah, it is. Now, at the airport, a car crashed through the barrier next to Harry's car prior to him coming to the UK for the unveiling. Okay. Did it skid? I wonder if it skidded on water, like I said, like oil, if that's the case. I feel that could have been the near miss there that I was talking about involving a car. I'll have to look that up and actually look at that and do a follow-up on that. I will. Okay, I'll do a follow-up on that. Um, a speeding and skidding. Oh, really? Wow. Well, we'll have a look at that because I feel that could be the skidding that I was picking up on the accident and a near miss there. Um, I get the fertile card. This is like pampering, nurturing, nurturing everything that he wanted. She gets everything that Harry wants. Okay, he could ask for anything, and she would supply. And she's definitely in control of this relationship. As long as she keeps him happy, he will comply. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I'll have a look at that and I will. Hi there from Melbourne. Is it freezing there? You've got winter there, haven't you? And there's places in the other side of the world that are actually burning up with heat. So let's have a look here. I would say he's gone back. How does he feel back in? He's just getting spoilt here. He misses his English friends. That's why he sits on the fence. But this is more of a sneaky way of keeping Harry completely, utterly happy and, to his every kind of need. Yeah, absolutely, Pamela, emotional hostage. Emotional hostage, absolutely. But what has he got to complain about? This is it, you see. He would feel guilty if he complained about anything. If he stood up one day and said, you're pampering to every one of my needs, and although, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because I've not been brought up like that. I've been brought up to, toughen myself up and get in the army, and my royal family had tough love. So why are you doing this? Why are you giving me all of this on a plate? He will get bored of this over time. He would get bored of this. I don't even feel that he gets dressed in the morning for the day. I just feel that he walks around in his lounge pajamas and what's the link there? Right, I'm going to do a follow-up reading on that. The incident on the runway. I'm going to look at that. Let's have a look. Free speech. The kind of life is shallow and people get bored. People get bored who've got money and who've had it for all their lives. They're not going to be. They want something challenging, a challenge. And if there was a multi-billionaire and he'd got a wife like this, what can he do? You can't complain about that, can you? You can't complain about somebody treating you so well and yet pulling the rug from under you when things, just to keep you in line. You can't. So yeah, so this is what I get with how is he feeling going back to LA? He does miss his English friends, but and also one of the reasons that it was so kind of animated on the unveiling was not just because of intoxication, but also because he's picked up some kind of American mannerisms. I'm not saying that American mannerisms are wrong, but they're more flamboyant and outgoing and, out there. Um, because it's people he's hanging out with, the people that he's hanging out with, the jokers, the clowns, making him laugh, and, all these people, very kind of expressionate and, you know, um, the guy that was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who's that? Because I get his pally with him, and he's so funny. A lot of funny people around him, really funny, really animated folk, that pull faces, make Harry laugh, and all this kind of thing. So, how's he doing now? He's back in LA. Well, Megan's got her grips, talons, and got a hold of him, and got power over him. But she's doing it in this way. She's giving him his dream life. Why? Yeah, Will Smith. Thank you, Nell. I get Will Smith around. They're joking, they're laughing, people like that. So they're just laughing and having a great time all the time. Yeah, there's this intoxication going on too. Parties, lots of parties. His old lifestyle, really. You know, she lets him do what the hell he wants, and he's going to end up being hedonistic if she's not careful with allowing. Because give Harry an inch, he will take 50 miles. So although she's keeping him happy, she doesn't realise that he can get into this hedonistic state. Can Harry? Especially with women, if she's going to allow him to do what he wants, what about other women eventually? That's something, you know. Anyway, so how is he doing? Well, he seems okay. He's happy. In fact, he couldn't wait to go back and get back to this lifestyle, which is total pampering. You know, your dream kind of buddies, and yeah, I mean, who wouldn't like that? So yeah, he couldn't wait to go back, and she's making it she's also creating this life. So it's also contrast to the royal family. The royal family will come across as just boring, okay, with the posh accents. And she's studied and researched Harry, how crazy he is, how fun-loving he is, how, you know, it's the faces that he pulls. She's just created this life that's not boring, in contrast to the royal family, okay. That's so he does not go back to the royal family. And there's nothing that the great men in grey can do about this. There's nothing that the royal family can do about this, because what is Harry complaining about? Nothing. Yeah, so hi there. Hi there. UK weather is awful. Yeah, it is. Pamela Joe. How are you? Hi everyone. Thank you for coming. Where are you from? Got UK, we've got Sydney, Australia, Melbourne. Hi there, Melbourne. So where are you from, you guys? If you just put in the box there, and also if you want to put your thumbs up, that'd be great too. It's Channel Islands. Okay, lovely. UK and Australia. You know, you think it's summer here, but it's just it just feels like a nuclear winter in the UK. It's just covered in cloud. You know, ready for thunder here too, Pamela. Ready for thunder. Been ready for thunder for days. Just feels like a big black cloud over. Hi from Malta. Hi there. Hi, I've not been to Malta yet. That sounds like a nice place. Okay, so this is, you know, this is Harry's dream life. He's got his dream girl. Harry's got his dream girl, his dream lifestyle. He's getting everything on a plate. He's got his kids, is what he wanted, and I feel she knew that. She knew that he wanted what William had got. And Party Island, is it really? Okay. So so she has supplied his dream, really. And also she's getting her dream. If she does this, she's also getting her dream. So of course, a fair exchange. Okay. A fair exchange. He actually feels like, and I get this man here, but this energy is a masculine energy. And Harry actually feels like a man in Montecito. He feels like a bloke. He feels like a grown-ass man. Okay. Yeah, maybe so. Gates has blocked the sun. Yeah. Something's happened. So I get here, Harry feels like the man in Montecito. Again, another contrast, isn't it? It's making her man feel very manly, masculine, the dude. When it comes to the royal family, it feels like the Joker and the little boy, and she's also studied that too. Yeah, look at that. As I said that, you saw me pull that out. The Fool. In contrast to the Fool, he's treated with respect. He's treated like a man. And in the royal family, he's treated like the Fool. Contrast. So where is he going to go? This is like, it is her emotional kind of hijacking this, isn't it? So, yeah, but, he's got all these emotional problems. He does write to his family, emails, things like that. He does keep in touch. But even the emotional problems, as you said, she will even pander to this and get the best therapist and all this kind of thing. Because why? Because he's got other options, other women. Other women are vying for his attention. And, this is a big threat. All these other women are a big threat to Meghan. It could get any woman that he especially at Meghan's caliber. And I get like the anchor. She anchors him, and she does this to keep him. Oh, it's okay. I wanted to catch you guys in Australia. That's why I wanted to come here. Okay. Now, I can understand Harry wanting to leave being the spare and wanting a normal life. The problem is how he went about it and then trashes the UK, the people, and worst of all, his family on global TV. I feel that Meghan encouraged that. She said, like, the way that your father actually treated you like a second-class citizen and all this kind of thing, like, really, really accepted William and treated William better than you. Of course, this is to pull him away from his family. So she can have control. So she can have total control. I'm sorry to say that now Harry's back in Montecito and LA. He's living his dream. He's living the dream, and this is like living the dream on steroids. Living the dream on steroids, because In contrast to the royal family, it's going to make the royal family look like a really kind of crappy kind of choice. And that is what she's done. Okay, she is the master manipulator. She is the master competitor, and she knows how to manipulate and pull someone her way, or so she thinks. I mean, I hope one day that, because Harry's not that, although he's got mental issues, he's not that stupid. He can be quite funny. We used to love him, didn't we, when he was in the royal family? We used to love him the way he used to joke around, pull faces at children, and all that kind of thing. We used to adore Harry, and we want Harry to be rescued from this. We want the men in grey to go and rescue him from this, but they can't. And the way this is that the only way that Harry will be pulled away from this is when he realizes that he's been manipulated. When he realizes that there's a master manipulator here and a puppet master who's pulling the strings. So when he wakes up to this, he will stand up in the middle of that Montecito lounge there and say, "Why are you doing this? Why? Tell me, why have you done this for me? This is too much. Why have you done this to me? Do you really love me this much?" And until he stands up and says that, why are you doing this? Why everything that I asked for is there? Why do you do this? Until he gets his real authenticity and his own kind of identity back and wakes up to this. So is this you just playing a game here to actually keep me? Because everything that all these other options here, when I'm looking at other options, you kind of pull me away from these options, actually drag me away from these other options. And then it's like you pile it on with, like, what you're going to lose here if you do something like that. If you do something like that, you're going to lose all this fantastic life here that we have created. So there's that going on in the background. So unless he wakes up and say, "Why have you done this?" right from the get-go, it's like you have researched me. But what guy would do that? What guy would do that if they're getting everything that they desire and more? And especially Harry's got out of that royal family. He's got his dream life. Why on earth would he stand up and say, "Why have you done this? You gold digger. Why have you done this?" I can't see that happening, but until he does do that, he's in this push and pull situation. Hello, Tony. How are you? Lovely to see you. Where do you live, Tony? I have got the Brits here, Europe, and Malta, and I've also got Australia, which is lovely. Oh, you're from, sorry, I missed that. You're from Ballon, Victoria, Australia. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Actually, no, I've been to bed. I have been to bed. I've not done three readings today. But I just love you guys, and I just wanted to try to catch you guys in Australia and parts of Europe too. So yeah, so thank you for coming. And great of you to come, but I will do that follow-up. Thank you for letting me know that prediction of that skidding came to fruition. I picked up that there was a wet ground and this car skidded because it was going too fast. I picked up a 4x4, like a Discovery, um, I don't know what they're called, those Land Rovers, yeah, like type cars. So I'll have a look at that, see if it is a Land Rover type car that actually skidded on the runway and on and so was that something that was a warning there? And could have that been worse than it was? Okay. You're welcome. Okay. It's like a war zone in California. If he likes living with all that homeless and crime, he doesn't he doesn't he doesn't associate with that. I feel that I couldn't live myself, and I'm not putting California down. Um, I couldn't walk by anybody that's homeless. And if I was absolutely loaded, living in a massive mansion and getting everything that I wanted, beck and call, there's no way that I could just walk by those homeless people. Um, and they're intense, aren't they, as well? Hi from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you, Denise. And I love you coming too. And I've this part of my day I've taken out to catch you guys in Australia. I am actually going to go to the hospital today, so I thought I'd do this reading. I may do that follow up too on the skidding. So thank you. I'm going to leave it there, guys. So how is he doing? Is emotionally? Is emotionally hijacked or hostage? He's a hostage of Megan's. This is because if she does this, then she gets what she wants. It's not about, I don't feel it's about love or anything. If she gives him what he wants, his dream life, dream girl, dream kids, then she gets what she wants out of this. And this is what I'm getting because he has got other options. Hi, Izzy. It must be quite early where you are. I sent you a message too, Izzy, on Patreon. I actually did a reading on what we talked about. So I just wanted to look into that deeper. Quite interesting what came up. Yeah, keep safe, everyone. And undercover agent, yeah. Okay, can't you sleep? Sometimes I have problems sleeping. I do. I am going to the emergency department today. I'm going to attempt to do that and see what I can get done. Okay. So I'm going to end this reading here because I've been on quite a while. Okay, keep safe, everyone. And in terms of Harry, how is he doing now? He's back in LA. He's just getting it all there handed on a plate. Is absolutely dream life in LA. But eventually, this is gonna seep through. It always does with narcissists. This will start to seep through all this poison, all this murky muck will seep through, and he will see, why this has happened, because she's going to start and go and do her own stuff, and he's going to start and do his own thing, and then they're just going to come together to have this life. So he will notice that. So the poison does start to seep through in the end with narcissists. And this is where you start to notice, you piled this on so thick this at the beginning and you made me believe this was true. But now you've got what you want and it's getting a bit boring and you're getting bored with me, but you also control me at the same time, because that's what narcissists do. They get what they want, they get you where they want you to be, and then they start with the devaluation, and they just can't help it. It's like they're on some kind of cycle, you know. And a shout out to H.G. Tudor. He's brilliant at this narcissism. And I think he's done a lot of readings on that too. So I do a lot of shout outs for people. Every other reader, I feel they read differently, and I don't compete. That's one of the things that I do not do. I never compete, and I always wish other readers, other channels well. Okay, but I don't like it if you get people doing the opposite to that in the community. I don't like that at all. So anyway, that's just me, a bit about me. Okay, so I want to say thank you for coming for this, you guys in Australia, Europe, and also America. There is a thank you for coming. And yeah, I'm going to the ED. I'm going to get a shower. I've just kind of just thought I'd do this for you guys before I mess about going. But I feel now that I want to do a follow up on the skid that you said that came to fruition. You know, the slippy surface and a car skidding on water. So I will do that. I will look that up, and I will do that before I go. So sending you guys lots of love, lots of blessings. Thanks for coming. Please put your thumbs up. Please share and comment. And thank you for following me over there in Australia. I do appreciate you guys, and thank you, and all the rest of the world too. I'm not going to leave out the rest of the world, but I came purposely to catch you, Australian guys. So sending love, lots of love, and bye for now, everyone. Have a great day.